Hello students, in this session of chapter number 11, that is enhancement of food production, we are going to learn the topic that is microbes in human welfare. Now you know that biotechnology is one of the important field in biology. So biotechnology is the applications of science and engineering principles for the processing of materials by biological agents to provide goods and service to human being. So biotechnology is used to produce different kinds of products with the help of biological agents or organisms to provide important products, as well as it provides services to human being. Then different kinds of microorganisms are used to produce different kinds of products. Now microorganisms like algae, fungi, bacteria and viruses are used for the welfare in regard to food, health. Then different kinds of industries, agriculture, medicines and biocontrol. So different kinds of organisms are used in different fields. So for example, food. So food processing industries are developed and different kinds of food products are produced with the help of microorganisms, like you know that cheese, then buttermilk, curds. These are all prepared by the use of microorganisms. Then microorganisms are used in industries, as well as microorganisms are used in agriculture. Now in agriculture, the genes of bacteria or microorganisms is introduced in the crops so that they become disease resistant. Then different kinds of medicines like antibiotics are produced with the help of microorganisms. Now you know that antibiotics are used in different kinds of bacterial diseases, and these antibiotics can be prepared with the help of microorganisms. Then microorganisms can be used as biocontrol agents. Now biocontrol means you know that there are different kinds of pests or insects which damage the crops. So as to protect the crops from these pests or insects, different microorganisms as well as their products are used to control these unwanted insects and pests. So microorganisms are useful for human being. Now we will see the role of microbes in food preparation. Now the first one is microbes are used to produce food products like dosa, dokla and idli. Now you know that rice is used for the production of dosa and idli, while black gram flour is used for the production of dokla. So the flour is mixed with water and it is allowed to ferment with the help of bacteria like Leuconostoc and Streptococcus bacteria. So these bacteria secrete enzymes, and due to the action of the enzymes, puffing of dough means it is an elastic paste produced after mixing of flour with water. So due to this bacteria, the enzyme which is secreted causes puffing of dough, and this is caused due to the carbon dioxide released during the process of fermentation. So microorganisms or bacteria like Leuconostoc and Streptococcus species are used in the production of food products like dosa, dokla and idli. Then microbes themselves are also used as source of food. That means microorganisms can be used as food material. Now single cell protein is the term used for microorganisms which are used as food material. Now single cell protein is used as food as it is rich in different kinds of vitamins, minerals as well as it contains large amount of proteins. Then single cell proteins are the dead and dried cells of bacteria, then algae like spirulina, then yeasts. Similarly, the higher fungi like mushrooms are also used as food. So edible mushrooms are used as food. Now this is the fruiting body of the mushroom. So this fruiting body is used as food material and called as mushrooms. So microbes can be used directly as a source of food by drying or by directly consuming or making preparations of mushrooms and utilizing it as food. Now mushrooms are very useful for the diet as they contain low calories, then they are sugar free, then they contain high amount of proteins, minerals and vitamins. So mushrooms can be used as food material. Similarly, microorganisms are also used in dairy industry. Now in dairy industry, different milk products are produced with the help of microorganisms. Now the bacteria called as lactobacillus ferments the lactose sugar present in the milk and convert it into lactic acid, and this lactic acid cause the coagulation of milk protein, that is casein. Now coagulation means it causes the thickening of the milk protein, and due to which different products like curds, yogurt and cheese are produced. Then microorganisms like the bacteria, that is Lactobacillus acidophilus, are used in the production of curds. Now curds is produced by adding substances like lemon juice or vinegar to it. Then yogurt is produced by the curdling of milk with the help of bacteria called as Streptococcus thermophilus. That means bacteria are added and then curdling of milk occurs with the help of Streptococcus thermophilus. Then buttermilk. Now buttermilk is a liquid obtained by churning of the butter from the curd. That means when curd is churned, then the liquid obtained is called as buttermilk and it is used for consumption. So these products are produced by the process of fermentation with the help of microorganisms like bacteria. So these bacteria are useful in dairy industries to produce different kinds of products. The next product of dairy industry which is produced from milk is cheese. Now during the preparation of cheese, lactobacillus bacteria are added to milk and then the milk is coagulated and it produces curds. Then the curd is filtered and later on it is ripened and cheese is produced. Cheese is used to increase the flavor of different food products as well as it can be consumed as food material. Then different kinds of cheese are flavored by different microorganisms or microbes. For example, Roquefort and Camembert cheese are ripened by blue-green molds like Penicillium and Camembert. So microorganisms are used in dairy industries to produce different kinds of products like curds, yogurt, buttermilk and cheese.